Last Hawke Brewing Privateers. This is Robbo 5 Life.
Roger the pirate.
And today we're going to do Hawke's Brewing Lager.
Got the face of the former Australian Prime Minister in the front, Bob Hawke.
The late Bob Hawke, yeah.
Yeah, Australian Labor Party. Who was there? Who was in?
Yeah, back when Labor was a working person's centrist party at the time.
He 1983 defeated Malcolm Fraser's Liberal Nationals Party.
Yep. And the blurb says, it's a bit blurry, the refreshing Australian style lager is brewed to remind us that you just can't beat the simple things in life. Bob served beer and hope becomes one of yours.
Partly supporting...
One for the country.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, Bob Hawke actually did have a record for the fastest yard glass.
Yeah.
Back in the 50s.
Yeah.
It got beaten by then. And there was a test match a number of years ago now, where he sculled a beer in front of all these in front of the fans.
Yeah, it's a sporting fanatic called Bob Hawke.
Yeah. And there's another one where like there's two different instances where he sculled a beer in front of, and another one where he in front of a whole bunch of people dressed as another famous Australian, Richie Benode. There was like a whole bunch of fans dressed like him. Yeah, and they coaxed him on to finish a thin beer, which is pretty interesting.
I know. I remember that.
He's an interesting character, that one.
1.4 standard drinks, C35 can. I remember that Robbo 5 Live what he did.
He was very popular Prime Minister at the time too.
Yeah, known as the People's Prime Minister.
He actually played a charity game of cricket, politicians versus the journos. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick got up and then smashed his glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, and he had to get he had to get a patch over his eye for a bit, and he won the election with as a one-eyed pirate, basically.
Yeah, he beat John Howard party back in 86 or 87. He defeated the future Prime Minister himself, John Howard,
in
election.
Well, enough of my blabbing. Let's open up the beer.
Brewed in New South Wales, Coogee.
Kind of interesting since Bob Hawke wasn't a New South Welshman.
I know, born in South Australia, raised in West Australia.
Kind of a pale ale smell. Let's have a pour.
Yeah.
Let's open pour as well as the last few weeks. Oh, what do you know?
Better than me.
Oh, that's actually not too bad.
I know, because it's all blended up a bit.
Yeah, it says this is not a very gassy beer by the look of it, since you get very little foam. Anyway, it's
brewed and packaged off-site under the watchful eye of Hawke.
Jeez. How they're doing that since he's been dead in years?
About 3 or 4 years. He passed away, yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Kind of a pale ale-ish smell.
Yeah, Prime Minister from 83 to 91. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, let's have a bit of a taste.
Nice taste.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Very good. Oh, pretty good beer.
Nice, simple taste, and it's very got a mixture of earthy type taste with good one that is
Yeah.
You got the hops taste.
Oh yeah.
Got the nice hoppy taste of it too. Not bad for 1.4 standard drinks and 375ml.
Unlike your typical IPA, it's not a. It's not. I don't think it's an IPA, but it's not doesn't have the overwhelming sweetness in it. So.
Yeah, itself.
And there's someone starting a lawnmower.
Yeah, there's a neighbour. I know who it is.
Let's just cut it quickly. I rate it 8.5 out of 10.
Same here, 8.5.
So anyway, until next time, have a good life and see you next time. Cheers.